I know y'all want to hear what's going on. You can smash me. Smash me. My black and white hat. No, hell, they suck.
Which one? Oh, I didn't.
Give me the gray one.
The next one?
Yeah, yeah, because the other one's in my car. Mr. VA Fitted, CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell, Monica, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? So I know y'all heard the news. BLK Prime, myself, have gotten Terence Crawford over to BLK Prime. Ruben Gutierrez, what's going on? Tony Johnson, what's going on? As I told you guys, Big Stepper, what's going on? I told you guys, Alex S, what's going on? I told you the Terence Crawford. Now, as I told you guys, Tall Boy Slim, what's going on? Now I can tell you guys. People were saying, Loving Al Gaither, what's going on? Blue, how you know this? Blue, how you know that? Terence Crawford's fighting on BOKPrime.com. Gertz, Avery 81st Street, what's going on? December 10th, it'll be in Omaha, Nebraska. David Avanesyan, right? And I explained to you guys that fight wasn't going to happen this year, right? Boss Red 357, Q to God, what's going on? So here's the thing, Bob Mark, what's going on? Don't be disappointed in Terence Crawford. It's the business of the sport of boxing behind the scenes that didn't want to see Terence Crawford receive, Big Step, what's going on? Bob Mark, what's going on? D Savage, what's going on? It will be on the platform I'm partnering with, as y'all already know, BLKPrime.com. Addison Pinckney, what's going on? Ketty Peace 504, my brother, what's going on? Chris Rand, what's going on? Addison Pinckney, D Savage, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Tip Bayless, what's going on? My brother, Boss Red 357. I told you guys, right? Can you pass me a paper towel, before? I told you guys it wasn't going to happen this year. And I told you guys the business of the sport of boxing, broken dangerous, what's going on? The business of the sport of boxing behind the scenes wasn't trying to see the fight happen, period. You know what I'm saying? And, Jeffy, what's going on? Stephen Barrios, what's going on? He said, Blue, why not be upset with Crawford? D. Anderson, what's going on? Adrian Vett, what's going on? Well, I told you guys, Ashante L, what's going on? I'll let everybody come on in here before we cook. He said, Blue got everyone mad from the YTC. I got everybody mad? Pop a lot of James, what's going on? Yo, must have forgot, what's going on? Tunnel Vision, Forge Master, what's going on? New Meaning 30, what's going on? Rasheem Frazier, my brother. Ricky Williams Boxing. Salute to my brother, Ricky Williams Boxing. Hey, I know y'all upset. I'm going to get into it, though. I'm going to get into it. And I know y'all upset, right? Because the fight everybody want to see is Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, right? Reef the Watcher, what's going on? I'm trying to let them send out the notification. I'm from New Jersey, what's going on? Miguel Martinez, the Zoomverse, Rockmon Turner, Dwight. My brother Boss Ray said, this is some bull. Happy for you, but this is some bull. Yeah. Miss Joette, blessings, Queen. I'm trying to let them send out the notification. Yeah, I'm gonna get into it. You could pop one of these off for me. PG, what's going on? Mr. Blue, you master Allah. What's going on? Oh, you master Allah. I'm so sorry to hear that, great brother. So sorry to hear that, great brother. Jelani Erin, Paul Prince, what's going on? $512 boxing 8. Yeah. Isaiah Felix, what's going on? My brother Carl Burrell. Yeah, I know y'all disappointed, but it's the business. It's gonna look like I know what it is, but this is not how it should have went down. Congrats on you with your partnership, but I'm not cool with the way it went down. But get your money. Salute to my brother Ricky Williams, man. Miss Joette the Queen. He said you wanted to see the fight just as much as anyone did, Blue. I sure did, Queen. I sure did. 773 Rick QT, what's going on? Big Stepper, my brother in the super chat. He said you probably wearing shades because y'all got CMC. What's CMC, brother? Corey Batella. No excuses for who? For who? Cornelius Weatherford, what's going on? Crack Bro, what's going on? HDLMU, what's going on? Oh, Christian McCaffrey, yeah. Now, it depends how we use Christian McCaffrey. Travis Touchdown, my brother. KQKC Boxing Network. Go subscribe to my brother KQKC Boxing Network. What it do, Blue? That's the way boxing goes at KQKC. Yes, sir. The drop. What's going on? BLK Prime is my partners. Tip Bellis, I didn't see the trade. Darkside OB, what's good? Kalanji E, what's going on? I didn't see the trade. Denard Reed, Jesse, what's going on? So, a beautiful day today. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? 512, aka Big Texas. What's good, great brother? Kalanji E, what's going on? Blado Polo Sports. 626 V Rock. Yadawise Crush T Hunt. What's going on, Blue? How long has it been known? How long this been known? Well, I tried to tell y'all. Monopoly Inc. Music. What's going on? Y'all be too busy trying to tell me what I don't be knowing. I tried to tell y'all. When I tell y'all about dates. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I trust Floyd word over I trust yours. Okay. When I tried to tell y'all about the November date, you see what Errol just said today? Oh, we could have fought in November. He wanted to fight in November. I tried to tell y'all all these things. Y'all don't listen. Q the guy, what's going on? Why? Because Blue Blood, NHD Production, what's going on? Boxing match with Dwayne Freeman. What's good, great brother? Cornelius Weatherford, what is the transparency, Blue? Well, Cornelius Weatherford, why you keep asking me these things? Blue, you done dropped 8 zeros on your boy Bud. Salute to my brother L Dub Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother L Dub Boxing. They said I won something last week, but I was halfway asleep and tipsy. Brown on Boxing, what's going on? Listen, man. Listen. It's easy to point the finger at Terence Crawford right now, right? When I tried to tell y'all about dates that they was trying to make the fights, y'all told me I wasn't telling you. I didn't know what I was talking about. When I tried to tell you about the business of the sport of boxing, You try to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. When I try to tell you when fights is and is not happening, you try to tell me I don't know the business of boxing. Right? Marquis, what's going on? The Pello was good. Todd Swindle, what's going on? Is Terence Crawford didn't duck anybody. Denard Reed, what's going on? You understand? My brother, Bish, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, and nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Pensa TV. My brother, Bish, be megastar, Little Princess's channel. Jesse, y'all, what's going on? It's not a duck, people. Hey, y'all still gonna not listen to me? Okay, right? I'm telling y'all dates, right? Uh, uh, um. So here's the thing: the business of the sport of boxing wasn't valuing Terence Crawford. Period. Okay. Terence Crawford was looking to make, you know, he wasn't looking to break bank. Okay. Terence Crawford, you know, wasn't looking to break bank. AKA Crowder was going on. He just wanted to be made aware and treated fairly in the situation. Wasn't looking to make more than Errol Spence. Right. Franco H. What's going on? I told you guys that it's not on Errol Spence. I told you guys this, but the business of the sport of boxing, QTKP was good, great brother, was not trying to see the fight, right? It just wasn't. He wasn't trying to. They wasn't trying to make the fight happen. They wasn't valuing Terence Crawford to, hence the reason why Errol Spence said 2 weeks ago they went to adjust three things. Well, Errol Spence's team, right? 3 weeks ago they went to make adjustments to what Terence Crawford wanted, right? Now do y'all be thinking, Stay Ready Boxer TV? What's good, my brother? Go subscribe to my brother, Stay Ready Boxer TV. Uh, 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 right? I told you guys. Now, do y'all think when you be hearing people say blue blood don't be knowing this, blue blood don't be knowing that, blue blood don't be knowing a lot of things, right? They tell you, blue Joe Townsend, my brother, what's going on? Blue don't know this, blue don't know that. Okay, I told y'all for a reason. John Kramer, Green Hope Dunham, Monopoly 8 Music, what's going on? So now here's the thing, right? The business of the sport of boxing just wasn't respecting Terence Crawford and his value and what he brings to the table. Let's be real. Terence Crawford, like Andre Ward. What did Andre Ward say? 503 line, what's going on? Right? T Hunt, what's going on? Bo Desi, the late bloomer, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, looks like Bud used EJ to get a deal and was capping the whole time. Not true. Go subscribe to my brother 503 line. It's not true. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Man, my service is messing up, man. Smash the like button, man. I'm trying to let people come in. I see they slowly sending out my notification. Band up, what's going on? Blue Dispense haters calling Bud a duck. Yeah. Fresh music, what's going on? St. Louis Mink, what's going on? It's expected though. We've been right about Bud the whole time. He going all the light lifting. Not true. 50 bands. Immortal TK, what's going on? I'm trying to let them come in, man. We are Piz Blue. Who knew what and when? Vinny Nelson, what's going on? I understand y'all upset because you want to see this fight. What did I tell y'all? David Avanesyan is ranked in the ranking system. Okay, he's gonna get an opportunity to fight one way or another, right? Uh, um, and Savard Thomas, what's going on? Matthew Sands, what's going on? David Avanesyan is ranked, in the top 5 ranking system. So he was going to get his opportunity one way or another. Now, what I was trying to explain to you guys, right? Uh, as I told you guys, when I told you guys I talked to Terence Crawford, didn't they say that I made it up? The drop was going to. Blue didn't talk to Terence Crawford. Okay. Do you believe me now? And go to pbv.blkprime.com. Phone booth boxing. What's going on? Go to pbv. Kizzy Hayes, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? David at Ralph said David at Jane Wayne Citizen. What's going on? He didn't lie to me, brother. But he lied to me about what? Stunning Breeze. What's going on? He didn't lie to me. Terence Crawford is the #1 ranked fighter in the world, right? Terence Crawford is a 3-division champion. Stephen Barrios, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, so Bud leaves top rank for what? To make the biggest fights, right? Now he's fighting a no-name and Spencer's left out to dry. Nah, this ain't right. That's not true. Batman Forever, a.k.a. 817 Boston B. He said he's #1 to you. Okay, who you got #1? And still TV was good. Who you got and why you have him #1 over Terence Crawford? See, here's the thing y'all missing, right? It's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing is Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence, right? Why? Melante Davis, courtside, what's going on? Michael Westbrook, what's going on? Antonio King, what's going on? Samuel Atkins, what's going on? Monopoly Inc. said, y'all not paying attention. He said, LOL, Crawford ducking. Devin took less. He didn't care. Crawford was taking less. Latrell Matthews, what's going on? What are you talking about? New meaning 30, what's going on? I told you guys he was going to take less. Louis A, what's going on? LeVar Cooper, what's going on? Roll Tide for life, what's going on? Errol still got big fights to make. Errol still has huge fights to make. Drew Titan LLC, my brother, the Drew. Go subscribe to my brother, Drew Titan LLC. Mahabir Salon, what's going on? Fraud, what's going on? I can't support anything Bud does after this, bro. Hey, bro, y'all can't blame it on Terence Crawford. It's the business, man. Y'all have to understand. Let me explain something to y'all, man. It's the business of the sport. Carlos Castillo, Mr. Punch Out Boxing, MMA. What's going on? This is a business and it's a sport, right? So if he's willing to take 65-35, no back end money, no guarantee money. You understand what I'm saying? And so now this makes for the 50-50. He makes for 50% of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Terence Crawford does. He makes for 50% of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, right? He's willing to take a 65-35 split in favor of Errol Spence. He's willing to take so on and so forth, right? What did I ask y'all? Has anybody came out and disputed that? Right? Has anybody came out and disputed that? Y'all are saying that because you want to see the fight. But y'all are not being realistic. If you got to look at it from this standpoint, right? Boston never opened their books. Well, they should, right? If I'm not getting paid up front, right? A Singh, brother in the super chat, do you think Boots is on this card? Y'all have to look at it from this standpoint, right? New meaning 30 said, Blue, stop it. What am I to stop, brother? Go ahead and explain to me. Go ahead. Y'all want to piss me off and get me upset. Cool. Let's make it happen. Y'all already know how I'm going to get. North Carolina, Crawford lied to me. What did he lie to me about? North Carolina, you said Crawford lied to me. Cool. T. Scott, what's going on? He said he lied to me. What did he lie to me about? Go ahead, tell me. North Carolina. What did he lie to me about? Now think about this, right? My brother said Bud could have signed a revamped contract. Why didn't you send the right contract to begin with from the first period? They've been negotiating for 7 months. You said why he didn't sign the revamped contract that was sent to him 2 weeks ago, right? Right? So if you knew for 7 months what he wanted in the contract, right? Then why was he being undermined then? Ty Slicks, hand speed, brother super chat. Bud not getting in any Al Heyman fights now. Pugilist Shiznit, what's going on? I can keep it coming. You can keep what coming, brother? You ain't keeping nothing coming. Louis A, brother in the super chat, his nephew said 65-35 was false. And what did I tell y'all? Where did he just sign with? Mr. VA Fitted, what's going on? It's called negotiating that they didn't want to do. And still TV said, can't believe Blue is defending dude. What part of this are y'all not understanding? Uh, that's a tricky question, Miss Joette. Um, it's afterwards. I would say that. New Meaning 30 said he didn't sign. He didn't sign what? My brother Carl Burrell. Blue is it possible Spence and Crawford could still fight early next year, or is the fight dead in the water? Oh, they can fight next year for sure. For sure. Tiger and Scott, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? My brother, the General 7-8 Sports TV in the building. What's good with you, General? You got to scroll back up. I'm not scrolling back up. You got to comment up front. I tried to tell y'all, man, it wasn't happening this year. I tried to tell y'all the powers that be, as I told you, wasn't trying to make the fight. It's not Errol Spence's fault, but the powers that be didn't value what Terence Crawford was bringing to the table. LSAK Tags, what's going on? Listen, man, y'all saying stuff that's unrealistic. Let me tell y'all this, right? Okay, just incredible. What's going on? Right? If I tell you, right? If I tell you this, right? Okay, Jim Hustle, what's going on? I'm gonna give you Zoomverse, what's going on? If I tell you this, right? Okay, we're gonna fight, but it's going to be based off of a commission. You're gonna get paid off of based off of what. This is what y'all saying. If I'm basing it off a commission, I'm gonna give you based off a commission, right? And I'm gonna say to you this, right? Okay, let's use the NFL for instance. Jeff Campbell, what's going on? Right? I'm gonna use the NFL for instance, right? Okay, it's 60,000. Let's say you're a quarterback on an NFL team, right? And I say, okay, Sylvester Stallone in 2011, what's going on? I'm gonna say, oh, you're a quarterback. I'll pay you based off of how many people comes to the game and how many people watches the game, right? Okay. Now you say, okay, no problem, cool. You say I'll pay you a 35% of the percentage. Dwayne Freeman, what's going on? Dwayne Broussard, what's going on? I'll pay you 35% of what we bring into the stadium. You the quarterback, right? I'll pay you based off of how many people come to the game and how many people watch the game, right? and you say okay, and now do you want to be privy to how many people come to the game and how many people watch it? Or do you not want to know? Is it okay for me to just tell you, okay, well, I'll tell you how many people came and I'll tell you, how much we made and I'll pay you over that. You don't want to know the truth about it? Fred and Tara, what's going on? I'm just asking. What's going on? He said, keep it real. I am keeping it real. You're not listening. Y'all don't listen very well. This is why they can do. Q Ward, my brother, Jim Hustle, what's going on? This is why the sport of boxing is in the state it is right now, because y'all have a hard time paying attention. It's not hard. Alex, brother, the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, do you think Crawford inactivity can cost him pound for pound #1 spot if he doesn't fight early 2023? We have guys like Spence, Canelo, who are very active. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fought the same amount of time in this man. Canelo's the most active fighter outside of Sebastian Fundora. So the thing is, Terence Crawford can't sit on the sideline. New Meaning 30 said, you acting like Terence Crawford. You get ready to really annoy me, brother. I never said he wasn't the B-side. Are you incompetent or paying attention? Show your boxing IQ. What's going on? Naeem Quiet Storm Tate, what's going on? I don't know what ESPN said. Weedy Gonzalez, what's going on? Mambo, what's going on? Are you incompetent or paying attention? Did I ever say that Terence Crawford was the A side or the B side? I never said he was the A side, did I? Did I ever tell you that he was the A side? How am I acting like he is? What are you, an idiot? Did I say that he was the A side? How am I acting like he's the A side? What are you, don't pay attention? K Fine 619, Blessings Queen in the super chat, says Spence going to move on and get another fight? I'm sure. Your actions are showing it. My actions are showing what? My actions are showing that you are not very capable of paying attention. What did I say? I just said, what are you, slow? I don't understand. I just said that if he's taking 65-35, right? If he's taking 35 to 65 in favor of Spence, wouldn't that make him the B side? TDLC, what's going on? If he's willing to take 35% of 100 and Errol Spence is going to get 65%, that would make him the B side, right? Trillion and Judah, what's going on? That means he would know he's the B side. Right? Larry Lopez, what's going on? He said, if you're confident you could sell, fight, it'll add up. He said, we need to talk. No, we don't need to talk. I'm talking to you right now. Current promoter, my brother, what's going on? You're not paying attention very well. QT, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you explained this to people who don't want to understand. They critique dude for taking an 8-figure deal versus chasing a fight where they disrespected and devalue him for a commission check with no visibility on expenses. This is what I'm trying to tell people. Salute to brother dropping that dub on your boy Blue. So if you're paying attention, right, I just said to you, right, that if yeah, Monica, I don't understand. Like, Monica, is it right, Monica? Am I speaking Chinese or something? Clyde Bayard, brother in the super chat. Spence got to fight Boots or Thurman now. So New Meaning 30, he said he didn't do that with Top Rank. See, this is why I tell y'all to pay attention. Pay attention. It's free. Pay attention. It's free. He didn't do it with Top Rank because they paid him up front. Silly. You said he didn't do that with Top Rank. Why would he do it with Top Rank when they said, here goes your money up front? He didn't have a reason to do it. Y'all don't pay attention. So if Top Rank says, here, they're not paying them based off of commission. Top Rank is saying, here you go, right? Here you go up front. So there's no reason for him to look at what you're doing and not doing because they paying him up front. He said they didn't pay him up front. They wire you money up front, and then they wire you the rest on the back. Once you finish once you follow through, it's like any other job. Do you get paid on a Monday before you start working, or do you get paid on Friday when the week is over? Now I'm gonna have I got to talk to you like I'm talking to a 7-year-old kid. Just being E, what's going on? Specs, what's going on? Okay, go ahead. Let me talk to you like like you a 7-year-old kid, right? When you start a 9 to 5, right? When you work to a 9 to 5, do they pay you on Monday or they pay you on Friday when your work is done? Guy of the Laudermill, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Marquis, what's going on? So you think that would have happened with the PBC? How you know what would or would not have happened? Go ahead and tell me. How would he know what would and would not have happened? Has he ever fought there? Has he fought on that platform to know what would happen and what would not happen? Are you sound, it sounds good, right? See, this is what I be talking about y'all. Right? Y'all just be making up stuff. Because if it was you, right, and somebody's talking about your millions and talking about, yeah, we'll give it to you when and we'll count it up when you're done. You a liar. If you come here talking about, oh, I'm just cool with that. How would he know? If you come somewhere you ain't never been and I say, yeah, I'm gonna pay you at the end, so on and so forth. How you know that? You dudes be lying. C99, what's going on? Frank Town Gaming, what's going on? Michael Benson, what's going on? Dudes just be straight lying in here. Just because you can. Oh, I would have. Christopher Lee, what's going on? Christopher Lee, he said, you believe in whatever dude tell you. He didn't want to interview with me. I don't care if he interview or not. He's working with my business and my partners. Or what part of that don't you understand? What possibly did he lie to me about? Hardbody J. Timo, my brother. What's good with you, great brother? So what are you talking about? I've been emotionally invested in the sport of boxing. The first day I signed, the first day I started watching, signed up to be a fan of the sport of boxing. That's when I've been emotionally invested in the sport. But I still gonna speak facts over feelings. Period. Why? Because you can't pay attention? It's too expensive for you? Yeah, they lying, Monica. What are you talking about? DJ, what's going on? Larry Lopez, what's going on? Joshua Vasquez, what's going on? So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. He said it's not facts over feelings. Okay, so let me ask you this question, right? The only person capable of making this fight happen was Terence Crawford. Yeah, salute to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tag. Go subscribe to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tag. Right? Curly J, what's going on? So the only person, Big T 1414, what's going on? So the only person capable of making this fight happen was Terence Crawford. That's what you're telling me. King Furry, what's going on? Tim Stopmine, my brother, what's going on? Just Boston, what's going on? Like Wilder says, it's a business. Who wouldn't take 8 figures, an 8 figure deal over no guaranteed up front? Blessings to the Queen, Kizzy Hayes. IJJ, what's good, great brother? Marvin Banks, what's going on? Kizzy Hayes, they don't understand. Rockmont Turner, what's going on? Alex, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I didn't see Crawford agree to a fight in December until right now. Does that mean Spence is fighting Boots or Thurman sometime soon? I don't know. Julio Concepcion, what's going on, great brother? That's what I try to tell you. It ain't Bud, it's the promoters. It ain't Errol Spence, it's the promoters. But no, y'all consistently want to blame the fighters. How is Terence Crawford at fault for wanting to, you know, to get his bag and stay active? Kenny Bryant, brother in the super, became a family member, channel member. Salute. He said, "Big bro, they're too mad to pay attention. They blaming Spence and Crawford when they should be blaming the business of boxing." Exactly, great brother. They're having a hard time paying attention. Jamil Hudson, what's going on? Judah, what's going on? Marvin Banks, what's going on? It just pugilist Nino Brown, what's going on? Corey Batella, what's going on? Can you what, Tay? I want my vision back. What's going on? All I'm saying is clear to see who the holdup was. Yeah, it is clear. DVB, what's going on? Armstrong Consultants, what's going on? True Speakers, what's going on? Listen, man. Ben Shamayim, what's going on? Whole Spence releases how much Bud was going to make. Me too. Me too. Marvin Banks, King J, what's going on? CB Sports, you should. Oh my God, really? T Hunt, what's going on? So here's the thing, DR, what's going on? Somehow this is going to be Canelo's fault. Hey, DR, say it again, DR. Al, what's going on? Hey, DR, say it again. Mr. Sanchez, Sean Oliver, what's going on? Tony Roman, what's going on? Bob Mark, what's going on? He said somehow it's going to be, somehow this is going to be Canelo Alvarez's fault. Yes, sir, Tay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tay. Oh, boss, what's going on? Some. Hey, DR, I gotta pin that. Hold up. DR, I gotta pin that. That's hilarious, bro. Show your boxing IQ. My brother in the super chat said Floyd told y'all him and Al not making the fight. True speaks. What's going on? He did. He did, but they don't believe me though. Oh no, Blue. But I told you Bud was holding up the fight. I told you Errol Spence was holding up the fight. I told you Terence Crawford didn't want to fight. Y'all saying everything but the business. Amazing. Let me ask you a question. Do Terence Crawford write the checks? Bo Desi, the late bloomer, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. So, Blue, if Bud resigned the top rank and not your business partners and fought this guy, would it be a duck? No. If what I know now, y'all not hearing me. It's the business of the sport of boxing. It's the business of the sport of boxing. Avery Cobb, what's going on? Avery Cobb, Blue, been acting different since he ran into you. Oh boy, y'all not very smart, brother. Just not. Just not. You're just not. When you just get privy to information and you know things, right, behind the scenes, then you understand what's going on. So if you're not, then you won't understand what's going on. But yet and still, y'all still don't listen. You don't get nobody coming here every day telling you every day what's going on. But yet and still, you come here. Oh, this person's lying. Oh, this. Okay, everybody's lying. I told you about dates. I was lying. I told you about November. I was lying. But when Steven Espinosa told you about November, I was no longer lying. But when I told you about November before November, right? Oh, Blue was lying. Oh, Blue making up dates. Okay. When I told you about the dates they was trying to target, oh, Blue was lying. They're not making up the dates. Julius Thomas, what's going on? Gilbert Rodriguez, what's going on, Young King? John Wick, what's going on? Antonio Alexander, what's going on? So when I'm telling you about the business of the sport of boxing, behind the scenes, true speakers, what's going on? Right? And it's not Terence Crawford's fault, right? That the business of the sport of boxing don't want to make the fight. They don't feel like the budget is there. They don't believe in the fight. They don't believe in Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight. Period. That's not hard. Inside the square circle, my brother King Jr., what's going on? El Padrino, what's going on? The business of sport of boxing rears its head again because they don't value the fight. Period. They don't think Terence Crawford is worth it. They don't think the fight is going to bring in the money, right? Okay, it's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, right? Right? Biggest fight in the sport of boxing, right? Okay, but uh, um, Mary Shannon, blessings to you in the super chat. Appreciate you. You have the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, right? And then you say, well, this is what we'll do. We'll work off of commission, right? With the sport. The biggest fight in boxing. Lay low, what's going on? Right? And but we're not gonna tell you what the fight makes. This girl love boxing. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Brian Chanel Jr., what's going on? Right? I told you guys that, it's the business of the sport of boxing. Right? So now this is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Okay. Y'all want to blame Terence Crawford for wanting to know the numbers? Wanting to make sure? Yeah, Tay, for sure. Right? So when Floyd told you, right, show your boxing IQ. Floyd told you the fight is not ready yet. It's not happening yet. Floyd told you nobody's closer to Al than him, right? Floyd said the fight ain't ready. The fight ain't happening yet. It need more time, so on and so forth, right? Malik Woody, what's going on? No, listen. Three Kings Rod, what's going on? JoJo, what's going on? Robert Chapman, where you been at, brother? Robert Chapman, man, where you been at, great brother? You know I rock because you Blue, but a lot of people have been pissed because you switched from sticking up for Spence every day to sticking up for Bud, but now they know why. I'm just telling you what people are saying. Yeah, Miss Joette, you know what it is? Let me explain it. It has nothing to do with sticking up for anybody. It has to do with telling the truth. Scott Hernandez, what's going on? And here's the thing, right? People have a hard time dealing in reality. They only want to deal in reality when it's quote unquote reality, when it fits their narrative, right? When it don't fit your narrative, it's no longer reality, right? So here's the thing. I never said that Terence Crawford is the A side. I never changed from that, right? I never said that he should make the lion's share of the money. I never said that, right? What I said is he makes for 50% of the biggest fight in boxing. Now, I asked you all a simple question, right? And I said this. When I told you, right, that 65-35, who came out and disputed the 65-35? Corbin Phoenix, salute. Andy Rivera, TBE, what's going on? No, don't agree with me when it fits what you want it to fit. Right? Don't agree when it wants it to fit what you want it to fit. No, it has nothing to do with me, because I want to see Terence Crawford fight Errol Spence just like everybody else want to see Terence Crawford fight Errol Spence. But just like I told you, when the business of the sport of boxing, for the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, don't fit and don't value neither one of these guys. You understand what I'm saying? And so now you're telling me, right, it's about, and now you're telling me, right, it's about this. Now, check this out. Y'all know this is not reality. Not a single soul in here, if I told you to come work for me, and I'll pay you based off of the views, but I never tell you how many views we actually do, and I'm paying you off of that. You know very well you all gonna be sitting here talking about, man, how am I supposed to know what exactly I'm getting paid? If it's about the fighters, like we said it's about the fighters. True, everything said blue blaming boxing fans. When the hell goodbye. Get out of here. I don't even want to see you here, brother. When did I say it's the boxing fans? I ain't never said it was the boxing fans. So what are you talking about? I'm blaming the boxing fans. I ain't never said it was the boxing fans. And if y'all pay attention to what I said it's the business. They willing to give Canelo $100 million. But you're not willing. They paid Caleb Plant $10 million for the Canelo fight. Right? Do you think they paid Canelo off a commission? You knew the exact numbers that's out there for Canelo. Right? You knew the numbers that was out there for Canelo. Right? Was they talking about percentages when it comes to Canelo? Oh, I know what you're going to say. Well, they ain't Canelo. I know what you're going to tell me. Well, but they ain't Canelo, though. See, I knew Marvin Banks, Canelo's a proven seller. A proven seller of what? Because the zone just lost money on Canelo, bro. They just lost millions on Canelo. They just lost millions on Canelo, bro. Millions. He a known seller of what? He's a known seller of what? Because they just lost millions on Canelo, bro. Losing millions is losing millions. I don't care who you lose it on. He said at that point he was the highest pay-per-view star. Brother, you're not paying attention. The zone just lost millions on Canelo right now. Ain't he the face of boxing? Ain't Canelo Alvarez the face of boxing right now? There's no way we had 834 people in here and 300 likes. There's no way. There's no way we have 840 people now and 300 likes. I don't know where they do that at. He said he talking about when they offered him. What part of this don't y'all understand? 2 fights ago. Corey Woods, what's going on? So what are you talking about? Canelo Alvarez's status changed before he fought Canelo Alvarez's status been the same before he fought Dimitri Bivol and Triple G this last fight, brother. Big Stepper, brother, in Super Chat. Nello saw 800K versus Plant Blue. I disagree. He's a pay-per-view star. Okay, now let's do the numbers. Cool. Cool. Let's do the numbers. Smash the like button, man. We got 1,100 people here. Get the likes up. So now, he said that Caleb Plant and Canelo did 800,000 pay-per-view buys. That means they broke even. So you mean to tell me Canelo Alvarez fought Caleb Plant did 800,000 pay-per-view buys, but Canelo Alvarez fight Dimitri Bivol and don't do 300,000 pay-per-view buys? Okay. Okay. Smash the like button. The Canelo generated $18 million, right? 800,000, right? Okay. But Canelo Alvarez and Bivol. Salute to Nubian Alien in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, didn't Bud say he signed the contract for Spence? What happened? He never said that. He said he agreed to those terms. Tremel Browning, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Boxing fans are not understanding both fighters are not getting a value like they should be. Both fighters are not getting guaranteed money. That's wrong. They're not paying attention. Salute to Mary Shannon, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to Mary Shannon. Blessings to you, Queen. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Drink more water. What's going on? BLK Prime is who I'm partnering with. As I've been telling you, we signed Brian Norman, right? He said, where they get 10 million. Y'all be asking some so Canelo and Plant does 800,000, but Canelo and Bivol. So now his stock went up after he fought Caleb Plant. Now I want y'all to pay attention to this. Okay? Now, Canelo Alvarez's stock went up after he fought and beat Caleb Plant because it was for undisputed, right? So now he's the undisputed champion. And he did 800,000 with Caleb Plant. But now he fights Dimitri Bivol and he struggles to get to 500,000 and his stock went up. He already became an undisputed champion. Robert Williams, what's going on? Canelo became an undisputed champion and his stock went down. Now, do y'all believe that? Yeah, we got Christian McCaffrey, great brother. It's all how we use them. It's all about how we use them. We can have him Christian McCaffrey all we want. We ain't gonna use him right. It ain't gonna count. It don't matter. Period. Man, Russell Westbrook went 0 for 11. That's ridiculous. So you believe that Caleb Plant and Canelo did 800,000 pay-per-views, but Caleb Plant and Dimitri Bivol did less than 500,000. What's going on? My internet is crashing or something? You're saying 007, what's going on? Tay D, what's going on? JoJo, what's going on? Canelo Triple G, 575,000. Canelo Plant, 800,000. Like, people, we got to start being more realistic. The T103 is going on. I'm just asking you a simple question. The T, you do how does that work? Explain to me. I'm not saying nobody's lying or nobody's telling the truth. I don't know who's doing what. I'm asking you. Which channel? What's going on? That's all. I'm asking you, brother. If I did 800,000 with Caleb Plant, my next fight I don't do 500,000. And the next fight after that, I do 500,000. Big step of brother super chat. PBC who ain't trying to pay Bud offering Nello 100 million. I'm just asking you, great brother. I'm not saying I don't know what they did and didn't do. The accurate numbers. I'm just asking you, brother. Why is my internet doing this? Buck 50 was good, great brother. Ralph, what's going on? Johnny, what's going on? So I'm not saying, what I'm saying is this, right? I'm not blaming Errol Spence at all. I'm not blaming Terence Crawford. I'm saying the business of the sport of boxing steps in the way of the sport of boxing. Gets in this way every single time. Johnny, what's going on? Christopher Bone, what's going on? True Speaks, what's going on? Man, this is just dropping crazy, man. Shako 9 to the deuce was good. Do you think, Tay? Which channel? What's going on? Isaiah, Yell, Israel, what's going on? Terence Crawford got to stay active. He just staying active, staying busy, right? The fight is not going to happen this year. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford is not going to happen this year. You understand what I'm saying? Terence Crawford is going to stay active. He's going to fight this year. That's it. Y'all not, let me show y'all something else you're not paying attention to. Did y'all read what it said? That contract Leo GT Multimedia Arts was going on was for Terence Crawford to fight Errol Spence. You said that why didn't he sign the revamp one? The revamp contract is for Terence Crawford to fight Errol Spence in 2023. Y'all not paying attention. Christopher Villegas, what's going on? The contract, they said that they sent him a revamp contract to fight in 2023, which means he would not have fought at all in 2022, which means he would have been active and only fought twice in 3 years. Y'all not paying attention. Y'all saying he's ducking Errol Spence. He's not ducking Errol Spence at all whatsoever. The contract is for him to fight this year, December 10th. Big Cup of Joe, what's going on? Which channel? What's going on? Which channel said, we ain't read nothing. LOL, you know this, Blue. Facts. The contract is for him to fight this year. He's going to fight at David Avanesyan this year, right? That contract is for him to fight Errol Spence in 2023. Y'all not paying attention. So that means he would have been inactive for this year at all overall. Why would he stay inactive? And why they couldn't get a deal done for this year? CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, peace and blessings, bro. I'm blaming Al Heyman and Steven Espinosa for lowballing both of these brothers. Have a Brinks truck for Canelo, but have a Brinks truck for Canelo. Shaking my head. Exactly, Carl Burrell. Now, Carl Burrell, and my thing is this, right? This contract, why wouldn't he fight an elite fighter? Because it's on short notice. Right? This is why he wouldn't. What elite fighters he going to fight in December? Right now, we are October. We going into November. They've been negotiating since April for 7 months. How's he fighting an elite fighter in a month and a half? Right? So they didn't get it right for this entire time. So now Terence Crawford is supposed to stay active for this year and wait for next year. Y'all not making sense. Tremel Brown and brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, how is Crawford ducking Earl Spence? Crawford is reported to make 8 figures that sound like 10 million just to promote an app Spence in January. Right, he could fight Errol Spence in 2023. People are not paying attention. Only in the sport of boxing, we have a hard time paying attention. PGH Big Dog. David Avanesyan is not a C-level fighter. David Avanesyan is top 5. He's ranked in the ranking system. Eventually, somebody's going to have to fight him. My brother Bitch B Megastar in the building in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said this is why UFC is on boxing heels. They get the money right he said they get the money right and it might take over sooner rather than later. It might. The business of boxing gets in the way. Zafini Habat Yasharala in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I disagree with you about Bud, but I still appreciate your work. Zafini Habat Yasharala, what you disagree with me about, great brother? I appreciate you. Bless 365, peace bless Queen. How you doing today? So now, here's the thing, right? As I told you guys, did y'all read what they were saying? We sent them a new contract. My brother is boxing session TBS. My brother Kyle in the building. What's good, great brother? How you feeling? So now Terence Crawford is to stay active, right? Zone Illusion, what's going on? He's going to fight this year to stay active. Why would he sit on the shelf and wait all the way to next year? He fought November of 2021. James Goldberg, what's going on? Instead of blaming the business of the sport of boxing, y'all blaming Terence Crawford for staying active. Right? Terence Crawford, why would they not be ready to make a deal to 2023? Right? And now, ask yourself this question, right? Why haven't they gotten the deal done? They revamped it for 2023. Not for 2022, which means Terence Crawford will sit on the shelf for the rest of this year. Why would he sit on the shelf for the rest of this year? That don't even make sense. But yet y'all come into, hey man, y'all not paying attention. This is why they treat the fans in the sport of boxing the way they treat the fans. And this is why they don't value the fans in high regard. Jack T, what's going on? That's why they don't. 3 King Rob, what's going on? Quincy Carter, what's going on? The Genuine, what's going on? Brunson Thomas, what's going on? That's why. Robert Bryan, they both ducking boots and Ennis. Jesse Morales, you acting like it's signed for 2023. What's signed for 2023? See just 23, what's going on? Robert Brown, so it's the fans now. Man, I swear, the fans in the sport of boxing is slower than a turtle. Did anybody hear me say it's the fans of the sport of boxing? It's your fault. I just said this is why you allow because of how you thinking, right? This is how they can maneuver, right? Music of Troy, what's going on? This is how they can maneuver the way you remember. Bob Arum says the fans in the sport of boxing is like rocks. We can kick them in any direction. This is why Nat King Cole Jr. brother become an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to Nat King Cole Jr. Terence Crawford makes for 50% of the biggest fight in boxing. And yet y'all acting like he should not even participate in the negotiations. He should just go in there and accept whatever they put on the table. Lucky Showtime, what's going on? Yeah, the 49ers got Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, that don't move me until I see what they do with him. And we still got Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback. We still have a ton of injuries. Michael Benson, what's going on? OGD, what's going on? So, Broken Dangerous, what's going on? Unless they make adjustments to that, it is I don't care who we got, who we signed. We could have signed Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, and Mike Evans from the Buccaneers. If we ain't got everything else in order, Natasha Bass, blessings queen, Christian Butler, what's going on? Leader, what's going on? Marvin Banks, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Truth speaks, what's going on? Unless we and Christian McCaffrey at running back ain't gonna help us do nothing. Jimmy G is terrible. Terrible. I don't understand. We got one of the best tight ends in the game, and George Kittle. This dude can't even catch 5 balls in a game. Like, it's absolutely terrible, man. Trillionaire state of mind. What's going on? Blue, they just can't bear to hear the truth. Monica, they can't. But that's okay. You see, Monica, what I tell you all the time, it's the truth. Everybody will be agreeing with me, and they love the truth when it fits their narrative. But when I tell you the truth, when it don't fit your narrative, right, then it's a problem. April Lynch, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Stephen Bateman, what's going on, great brother? April Lynch, where you been at, Queen? No love for your boy Blue, huh? Man, you treat me like a redheaded stepchild. Robert Brown, I apologize, great brother. You said I wasn't even talking to you, Blue. I'm sorry, great brother. I stand corrected. Taylor Wheezy, what's good? Mr. ECDS, was good. Hey, he's right about what, Mr. Webb? Mike Big Boxing, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Mike Big Boxing. He's right about what, Queen? Never said David Avanesyan was the top fighter. Jack T, what's going on? What I said to you was it's a fight where Terence Crawford is somebody in the ranking system, and it's a fight that Terence Crawford is going to stay active with. The fight is in December. He's not fighting Errol Spence this year. This is not hard. This is not rocket science, and this is not Chinese arithmetic. Okay? He's not fighting this year. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, we already knew that he wasn't fighting. They weren't fighting this year. So why would Terence Crawford stay inactive and not do anything this year? Make it make sense. Y'all are not paying attention. It's free. Urban Flavors, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. This might devalue Bud even more. The production going to be weak. BLK Prime, nobody has. Pay-per-view number is going to be dismal. Stream might cut off. Stream is not going to cut off. Those are my business partners. BLK Prime is not going to be dismal. The promotion is going to be great. Okay? Prime is not going to be dismal. The promotion is going to be great. Okay? And it's going to be awesome. And it's going to be awesome. And go subscribe. You said nobody has it, then go get it. Daytona in the super chat. So Blue, you back on Buzz side now? I see. I guess you could say I guess whatever you want. Oh, that he been having a problem staying at the weight. Hey, can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? TR, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Everybody by the Bud fight and witnessed one of the most devastating KO artists of all time. KO every welterweight he ever placed. Yep. Can you see me? Jay Watts, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said the money isn't in the budget for Errol Bud this year. Huge fight, but they essentially have the same fan base. It's business. Fight is not at fault. Thank you, Jay Watts, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. My brother Kyle said in and out. I don't know what's going on, man. My internet. So here's the thing, right? These are my business partner, right? Of course, y'all gonna say, "Oh, Blues on." I'm on the side of boxing, right? I see that Terence Crawford needs to stay active. How are we blaming Terence Crawford for the business not being right, right? Go subscribe to blkprime.com, right? You don't have blkprime.com, go get blkprime.com. Uh, um, Go subscribe to blkprime.com. So of course, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Blue, you." So here's the thing, right? I told you guys that Errol Spence, Blue. So what happened to the fight I bought on your app? When is that? I'm gonna have that information for you soon, Queen. We're gonna have that for you soon. So we're making moves. John Gomes, what's going on? And Tone Brooks, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? So main mafia family, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? Oh, there it goes. Daytona, brother in the super chat. Bud fighting a Euro bum and you defending this. I can't. I can't even acknowledge. I can't acknowledge the silliness. I don't understand. Yeah, he's going to receive a massive payday. True speaks. What's going on? He's going to receive a massive payday, right, for this fight. Okay, uh, he's going to receive a massive payday, right, and um, you know, go to blkprime.com, go subscribe, right. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford wasn't fighting this year, as I told you guys. But no, y'all don't listen to Blue. You listen to everybody else. Okay, I told you about what's going on in the business behind the scenes. You don't listen to Blue. Cool, no problem. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, like the information that came out today about them wanting to sign the fight to happen in 2023. That's not this year. Let me say it to you again. Okay, so let me say it to y'all again, right? For the people that don't hear me in the back, I don't know what's going on. My stream is just acting up, and it's distracting me. Robert Chapman, brother in super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, "Yo, Blue, feelings got peeps having ears that can't hear, while with facts, We hear clear. Facts over feelings. Keep keep serving the facts, bro. And thank you for that. No doubt, great brother. I appreciate you dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. St. Louis Mick, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, my apology, Blue. I just went in and did more research on your videos, and now I understand what you're saying. Salute, brother. You're changing the game. Salute to my brother St. Louis Mick. So, again, go to blkprime.com, subscribe. Terence Crawford is not to sit on the shelf. Why would Terence Crawford sit on the shelf? Okay, that's for one. Terence Crawford makes up for 50% of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. 50%. Okay, he is not a throwaway fighter. He makes up for 50%. So why would y'all think that Terence Crawford should just accept anything? Y'all act like he's supposed to come to the table right now, right? Y'all know I deal in facts over feelings. Right? You act like he's supposed to come to the table and just say, yeah, give me whatever. Like the dude said on that movie. Y'all remember that movie, Hoodlum with Denzel, with Lawrence Fishburne? And oh boy, he packed up the rest of his sandwich. I ain't gonna finish this sandwich. And he closed it up. Take it home to the family. What? Bless 365, bless to the queen in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said they'll rush and get raggedy at the zone, but trying to clown or down talk BLK Prime, y'all definitely slow. Facts, right? Oh, I ain't gonna go to BLK Prime. BLK Prime is my business partners. Great stream, great work. Go get it. If you see, this is the thing I don't understand. Y'all be complaining about these fights not happening, but when the promoters behind the scenes tell you that, you know, we ain't got no money for the fights, then y'all be in here crying, but you don't want to support the fights. That I don't get. But you don't want to support the fights. True speaks. What's going on? No problem. You can call it whatever you want. I deal in facts over feelings. You live in Candyland. You wasn't saying that when I told you the truth about the negotiations before, but now all of a sudden, oh, Blue got this. Hat. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. The facts is I deal in facts over feelings. Because you, my friend, you know, just like I know, you would not go and take no commission without knowing what you're going to receive. You are a liar. You're a liar. Period. You come here talking about Rachel Richardson, blessings, Queen Blue. Do you still like Errol? Why would I not like Errol? True speaks. Why didn't BLK Prime make the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight? How can they? How can we make Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford if Errol Spence is with the PBC? Make it make sense. Y'all not paying attention. Why would I not like Errol Spence? Like I told you, I never not liked Terence Crawford. I never not liked Errol Spence. I like the sport of boxing. Be a fan of the sport of boxing first. Right is right. If Terence Crawford make up, y'all coming here talking about this is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. If it's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, then why would you want Terence Crawford to accept anything and anything? Oh, he's just supposed to come in and say, yeah, you take whatever we give you. Kept vehicles. He said, Blue, you're absolutely right about everything that you're saying right now, but it's taking you a while to see the truth. Taking you a while to see the truth about Spencer. No, this is what happens, right? The truth is the truth, right? Here's the thing. Only VT, what's going on? Is that why would Terence Crawford accept something that none of you would accept? Jay Squeeze, brother in the super chat. Money over legacy in boxing, shaking my head. Has nothing to do with money over legacy. Hey, bro, y'all convince me every single day. I know why the business of the sport of boxing is run the way it is. I understand. You guys are not fans of the sport of boxing. You are fans of a fighter. And everybody comes and they pretends to be a fan of the sport of boxing when it fits their narrative. T-Bugs, what's going on? when it fits one side's narrative, then everybody, and that's the narrative side that you want to be on, then everybody's over. Yeah, the sport of boxing. But when it's the truth, nobody wants to hear the truth. You guys like to live in Candyland, Fantasyland. You don't want to hear the truth. Point blank, boxing match with Dwayne Freeman. What's going on? Period. You don't want to hear the truth. The facts remain, and it shows every single day. If he's gonna Big Gates 86, what's going on? He's gonna get the biggest payday of his career. Why wouldn't he get the biggest payday of his career? Right. On top of that, he's staying active. Right. Why would he sit on the damn shelf for another year? Please explain that to me. That makes 0 sense, and y'all making 0 sense. Right. Y'all don't want to put the blame and the onus on where it needs to be. Period. Right. So So here's the thing, Too Loud, what's going on? So here's the thing about it, right? Is that I told you Errol Spence, Terence Crawford not fighting this year. Floyd Mayweather told you Errol Spence, Terence Crawford not fighting this year, right? So the deal, if y'all actually pay attention and read what that said, it says for 2023, right? Which means Steven Espinosa just told you the other day they trying to make the fight for this year, right? But then they saying that Errol Spence team is saying they sent Terence Crawford a revamped contract 2 weeks ago, right? Now watch this now. 2 weeks ago for 2023. So somebody's not telling the truth, right? And it ain't Terence Crawford. Are y'all not paying attention? Right? If Errol Spence team, right? Now, if Errol Spence's team is saying that they sent him a revamped contract 2 weeks ago for the fight that happened in 2023, but Steven Espinosa just last week, not 2 weeks ago, just last week told you that he's trying to make the fight for this year. Something's not adding up. Jay Squeeze, brother, back in the super chat. Never mention a fighter, just comparing the UFC. Right? So Steven Espinosa just did an interview, which I showed you, which he said is he's trying to make it for November of this year. But this report came out that, right? This report came out that Crawford's team, Errol Smith's team, was getting shaky about the fight, about the contract. He didn't respond for the contract for the fight that happened in 2023. So somebody ain't telling the truth, and it ain't Terence Crawford. That's just common sense. If Steven Espinosa is the network, and Steven Espinosa is telling you they're still in negotiations. Didn't he just tell you that? We're still negotiating for the fight that happened this year, right? But then you read the tweet that came out, right? He said that we sent him a revamped contract for 2023. So somebody's not telling the truth then. It's just simple mathematics, people. It don't have to do with, it's because common sense. It don't have nothing to do with you having to pick a side. You can just having common sense. Myrick, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a gup on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, keep the truth coming. Facts over feelings. They're going to get this work. So somebody tell me who's somebody not telling the truth, right? Because I told you guys. That Daytona, brother in super chat, you saying all that to say Errol lying. Come on. Hey, bro, I'm going to get ready to block you in a second. You getting on my nerves. Who's in the kitchen? Smash the like button, man. Let me left my refrigerator open, man. So my point in saying this is this, right? Is that Terence Crawford makes up for 50% of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. I don't care who you think is going to win. I don't care who you think is going to lose. The facts remain is this. He makes up for 50%, right, of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, hands down, period. Right? And y'all telling me that he should just take any and everything because y'all want to see the fight. So because you want to see the fight, you saying that he shouldn't even be realistic. When I told you that, he told me, "Oh well, you just believe in Terence Crawford." Okay, well now I just gave you a whole nother thing. Let's exclude Terence Crawford out of the equation, right? Let's go ahead and exclude Terence Crawford. Let's not even include Terence Crawford. Steven Espinosa came out, right? And Steven Espinosa said, right, that they're still trying to make the fight happen for this year, right? That's what he told you. That for this year, we're trying to make the fight happen for November of this year. That's what he told you, right? But at the same token, now this hope, now my brother, what's good, great brother? Now let's see if y'all are able to be honest. Now let's see if everybody's able to be honest. Right? Hold on, watch this now. Watch this now. Watch this now. It says this. Those working on Spencer's behalf were optimistic that it would lead to consumption of a deal for unbeaten welterweight champs to finally meet at some point in 2023. Right? So it says that Errol Spencer's team sent a representative sent back another revised contract to Terence Crawford attorney early this month. They said 2 weeks ago on Spencer's behalf, right? For a deal to happen in 2023. Uh-oh. Terence Crawford is fighting December 10th of 2022. So how's he ducking Errol Spence? Because that means Errol Spence and Terence Crawford wasn't fighting this year anyway. So how could he possibly be fighting? How could he possibly be ducking Errol Spence when they weren't fighting this year to begin with? But on the same token, Steven Espinosa just told you that they're still negotiating a deal to fight in November. Mohammed Salam, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said that ESPN article also quotes Bud as saying that Spence does not want to fight. Doesn't contradict what he told you. That ESPN article also quotes Buzz as saying that Spence doesn't want to fight. No, it doesn't contradict. I don't know what he told them. He told me that he never said that Spence didn't want to fight. He said that Spence's team didn't want to fight, right? And the fact that, now think about this now, if Errol Spence's team sent them a revised contract 2 weeks ago, that means they understood what Terence Crawford wanted 2 weeks ago, and or longer, and they wasn't willing to bend on it. So on Spence's behalf, so now it looks like Errol Spence was the one that said, "Listen, give this dude what he wants. Let's make an adjustment so we can make the fight happen." Right? So his team, like Terence Crawford told me, didn't want to make the fight happen. Hey, block this dude, New Meaning 30. Get your ass up out of here, man. I'm tired of you, brother. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't want to see him here at all. Goodbye. Get that dude up out of here. Zafini Habak Yasharala, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said if they sent Bud a revised term sheet, that means he wasn't completely candid with you about agreeing to everything. No, that's not what that means. Hetty reports, brother in the super chat. What's up, Blue? I don't even care no more, long as I see the fight. Facts. So that's not what that means. Cedric Trailer, what's going on? That means there could have been when that has nothing to do with the terms that he told me about the 65-35. That could be a date, that could be location, that could be a venue. Daytona, brother in super check, cause Bud gonna take another 6 months after the December 10th fight. Okay, those things on in the contract could be anything. That don't have to do with the split. That don't have to do with that could be to do with anything. That could be to do with, hey, listen, I want to see, I want to be privy to the books and the information, and then they not and them not wanting to do it, and maybe like, all right, we'll put in a contract that you can see it. Who knows? Jay Squeeze, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, aha. Now I see why Spence said he could have fought in November. Crawford is about to shake the ring rust. Salute to my hell, my pop. What's going on? Cap Cool, what's going on? Carl Brown, my brother, what's going on? Why is my internet? Man, this is annoying me. TTT podcast. Randy Gainsey, what's going on? Marvin Banks, goodbye. Don't worry about what I'm doing. TR, my brother in the super chat. Blue, do you think Paulie is going for David? LOL. Do I think Paulie's going for David? I don't know who Paulie's going for. Kerwin Thomas, True Speaks, what's going on? So T Hunt, what's going on? So now here's the thing. Mando G, what's going on? So now you look at this, right? What I was saying about Paulie. Paulie said that he never seen Devin Haney in 50-50 fights. He's seen Lomachenko in 50-50 fights. What Lomachenko fights was 50-50 fights that he was in? I'll wait. Now send that message to Paulie. Tell Paulie to tell us what 50-50 fights that Lomachenko was in. Kenny Toss Boston, what's going on? Marcus, what's going on? Tell him that. Joe 197301. King J, what's going on? Outside of Gary Russell Jr. How many 50-50 fights he was in? Hetty reports, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, if Bud wins, it's no excuse for Errol to not get inside the ring post-fight. I need to seize them inside the ring to put more questions on this bout. To put more quotations on this bout. Yeah, that would be great. That would be absolutely wonderful. Make it happen. Man, what's going on here? Am I tripping out to y'all? Will, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, why everybody mad at Crawford for trying to stay active heading into the biggest fight in boxing? Because they don't pay attention very well. That's why. Professor X, what's going on? And they need to play the blame game, right? But it's easy to point the finger at Terence Crawford because that's where, that's where the only change is that Terence Crawford is not with Top Rank. Ghost Tag, what's going on? Jay Squeeze, brother, back in the super chat. Big fan of yours, Blue, but upset you didn't respond. Jay Squeeze, I didn't respond about what? And I don't have fans, we family. I don't have fans. Go subscribe to my brother KQKC Boston Network. Jay Jackson, what's going on? I don't have fans, we have family. Bayside Boston, what's going on? I didn't respond to you about what, great brother? Hey man, this is what I'm telling y'all. Terence Crawford is, you could say, well, that's my opinion, or so on and so forth. I don't see a reason to change the fact that he was the best fighter in the world. pound for pound number one. I never changed it, and the reason I never changed it, there was no reason to change it, right? Bucks Dollar brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said he's fighting the guy that got KO'd by the guy that got KO'd by the guy. Don't matter, right? Champion Heart, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Champion Heart. So people saying that he said people are Antonio Brooks, people are mad who he's fighting. David Avanesyan, see that's that people are mad who he's fighting because they're not fans of the sport of boxing, they're fans of fighters. So they only know names, they don't know fighters. David Avanesyan is in the ranking system. He's top 5 in all the ranking systems. So David Avanesyan is a viable opponent, period. And it's a fight that Terence Crawford is staying active. He didn't fight since November of 2021. Right? He fought Sean Porter November of 2021. Why would he stay inactive until 2023 and wait for what? For what? Boots is not with the PBC. Boots is with Showtime. Crucial Consonants, NDM3, what's going on? Mando G, what's going on? Scrooge Man, what's going on? Jay Jackson, what's going on? So, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford makes for the biggest fight in boxing. Period. Right? Errol Spence I got him at top 2, best pound for pound. Terence Crawford been pound for pound number 1 in my book for quite some time, right? Okay, why he didn't lose? He knocked out 10 of his last 11 opponents. The reason it's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing is because they top 2 pound for pound, top 5 best fighters in the world. So why would I switch it? Right? Salute to my brother Holt Nell dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Holt Nell, he said, "You not slick, Blue. After Crawford beat this bum, the light's gonna go out and Errol gonna be standing in the middle of the ring and you're gonna out on the biggest fight in history." Hey man, it's the biggest fight in boxing, Holt Nell. People don't understand. If you devalue the biggest fight in boxing, right? It's clearly not value. It shouldn't take this long to negotiate. Lamar Jr., brother in Super Chat, viable opponent. Come on, Blue. You don't believe that, man. Boy, oh boy. Man, talking to the fans in the sport of boxing, it just gives you a headache. It just gives you a headache. It just gives you a headache. It just gives you a complete headache. Complete. How's Bud playing games? How? I don't understand. Stop saying Terence Crawford is playing games. How's he playing games? The powers that be are the ones that control the business. How's he playing games? He's not playing any games. Errol Spence ain't playing no games. He want what he want. Give the fighters. Didn't Sean Porter give you a hint when Sean Porter told you stop playing this percentage game? Give them what they want. Give the fighters. This is the biggest fight in boxing. How is Terence Crawford playing games? He makes for 50% of the biggest fight in the sport today's time. And they don't want to pay him. How's he playing games? Daytona, brother in the super chat, Blue got to protect BLK Prime, let's be honest. Daytona, brother, I'm going to block you in a second. You're annoying me now. Lamar Jr., I didn't get a chance to mention his opponent because I'm responding to people in the chat. That's why. Jay Watts, brother in the super chat, a big win in December could help negotiate for Bud. Facts. Just Incredible say you're talking to a brick wall, Blue. Yeah, man, dudes is just amazing, man. Standing 8 count, what's going on? They don't pay attention, St. Louis, man. It's amazing, man. It never ceases, and it ain't amazing. April Lynch, blessings, Queen. She said if they knew better, they'd do better, Blue. Facts, Queen. It's amazing, man. Queen, it just amazes me that everybody will be here talking about it's the biggest fight in boxing, but don't want Terence Crawford to to get paid like it's the biggest fight in boxing? Huh? Of course, BLK Prime, I have vested interest in BLK Prime. That's my business partners. Of course, I have vested interest. Okay, so let me ask you a question. If he goes to the zone and fights somebody in the zone right now, let's say he went and fought Virgil Ortiz on the zone, right? Is Oscar De La Hoya and Terence Crawford playing games? Southside 903, what's going on? Square business, what's going on? Or is it that you're not used to somebody that actually has this business partner sitting here and talking to you, right? That looks like you, right? So you don't want to give them the credit, right? So here's the thing, right? I told you guys they wasn't fighting in 2022, right? So why would Terence Crawford sit on the shelf, not get paid, not do anything, right? Why would he not do anything, right? And wait for 2023 when they could have made the fight for this year? Brandon Christian, what's going on? Darnell Clark Bay, what's going on, great brother? So why would he not fight this year? So y'all want him to stay on the shelf for this entire year and not do anything. So Lamar Jr., because this is the idiocy in the sport of boxing with the fans. Y'all just be annoying the hell out of me. It makes zero sense. Okay, let me ask you a question, Lamar Jr. Right? Who you want to see Terence Crawford fight in a month and a half notice after going this far negotiating with Terence Crawford or Errol Spence? Go ahead and I'll wait. Who you going to get to replace him in that? What big name you getting to replace him in that short span? Go ahead. Who's going to take the fight on that short span notice? Go ahead, tell me. Go ahead, Lamar. William Harris, what's going on? Mr. Spaceman Deuce, what's going on? If he was to fight Boots, right, Lamar Jr., see, this is what I talk about paying attention. That means he would be negotiating with Showtime again, right? Hey, CB Sports TV, watch this now. So if he was to fight Boots right now, that means he would be going from one negotiations with Errol Spence with Showtime to another negotiation with Showtime. NDM3, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I just asked when would he see in the promotion space. Good stuff, big dog. I don't see how this strengthens Bud's negotiations though. Salute. Jay Squeeze, never seen you this mad, Blue. Y'all, it gets annoying, bro. Right? So Lamar Jr., right? He said, so Anton Brooks said Keith Thurman. Wouldn't that be the same equivalence to him negotiating with Errol Spence? KTB said, how much he pay you? The same much I'm about to pay you. Goodbye. Duke, my brother, what's good? Almighty Murph, what's going on? Christian Butler, what's going on? Drink more water, what's going on? So he outed himself out of a good opponent. I didn't ask you that. I just said, right, if he's negotiating with Errol Spence and the PBC and Showtime, you just said he would fight Boots, right? So in order to fight Boots, that means he would have to still be negotiating with Steven Espinosa. Do you think that Steven Espinosa is now going to pull that Errol Spence negotiation off the table and start negotiating with Terence Crawford for a Boots fight? Or the PBC is now going to turn their attention from Errol Spence fighting Terence Crawford to fight Keith Thurman? Strategic PR, what's going on? Now go ahead and make it make sense. So you think that PBC and Showtime going to go to Errol Spence, right, and say, hey, we're going to pull this off the table so he could fight Boots on Keith Thurman? Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me, Lamar. Leon King, what's going on? Go ahead and tell me, Lamar. Go ahead, tell me. Blue, you can negotiate two different contracts. Do you think that they're focusing on negotiating two separate deals when they're trying to make the biggest fight in boxing? Y'all, I mean, Hope now, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. The big picture is Bud is a huge fighter, and he's given a black platform a chance to showcase his talent, and it's our very own Blue Blood. Salute to my brother Hope now, brother, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. 1:30 in the morning, we got 780 people in here. D. Ed, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you can't fix stupid. These promoters are boxing. Facts. C99 said, Blue, they ain't listening. They just refuse. So PBC wouldn't entertain a fight between him and Keith Thurman. Okay. Lamar, you're not. I mean, it just gets to the point where, I try to hold back, right? But that just sounds silly. What are you talking about? Do you think the PBC is going to turn? Boy, oh boy. he said they're going to turn their attention now from Errol Spence to Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman asking for $10 million. So Keith Thurman asking for $10 million. Keith Thurman already told you he have no interest in fighting Terence Crawford. Now you think Keith Thurman is going to turn around now and say, I'm going to fight Terence Crawford on a short notice. They've been negotiating with Errol Spence all the way up until this point. So now you think that they're going to turn around, right? And now they're going to turn around now in a short notice and say, well, we can't get you Errol Spence, but we'll get you Keith Thurman. And what is Errol Spence supposed to do? And how do you think Errol Spence is going to receive that? Alan Thomas, what's going on? Ahmad Elijah, what's going on? TR, what's going on? Tremel Brown, what's going on? Antone Brooks, what's going on? Virgil Ortiz, Sergeant Slaughter 21, what's going on? Don't have no interest in fighting Terence Crawford. Not right now. D Bell, what's going on? Not right now. Why don't we should have 1,000 likes right now. I don't know how come we don't have 1K likes. That is absolutely amazing to me that we don't have 1K likes. TR Brothers Super Jet Blue hooked up Bud would be okay at 7-Eleven. He said I hooked them up and said it would be okay at 7-Eleven. Go to BOKPrime.com. I don't know what's going on with the internet though. This is tripping. Smash the like button. The website is legit. BOK Prime. Go to BOKPrime.com. I don't know why it's not working. Robert Chapman, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, new acronym for you, Blue. SF, spitting facts. Salute to my brother Robert Chapman, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, new acronym for you, Blue. SF stands for spitting facts. Salute to you, great brother. I'm a Niner fan. Meets the Shredder, what's going on? No. Bayside Boston, Alan Maddox, what's going on? Jordan Chapman, brother, super chat. What's good, Blue? You see the Niners got Christian McCaffrey? Yeah. It don't mean nothing to me if we don't know how to use him. Artist Hines, what's going on? If we don't use him right, it don't mean nothing to me. Big Snack Pack, what's going on? Brian Baharis, what's going on? He said Blue sold out. Yeah, no problem. Can you get a discount using my name? We'll see about it. Yeah, Alan Thomas. We can't fix the QB issue because Trey Lance is injured. It's over. Brother Eli, what's going on? Go subscribe to it. Why y'all laugh at it? I don't understand. He said, what is BOK Prime? It's a streaming platform, a black streaming platform like the Zone. Y'all be signed up to the Zone, but then be turning your nose up to, oh, what is this? What is that? Go subscribe to it. Jameson Childress, what's going on? Go to blkprime.com. Mama said Jimmy G better than Trey. Man, come on, man, stop it. Yeah, I don't know how we be making it fall with Jimmy G. Evan, what's going on? You know, boxer Terence Spencer. Terence Spencer? What's going on? He said, I'll be at the fight. Salute. Big Boy Toys RC. What's going on? Justin Mahomes. What's going on? Gotta go to Bootstrap. I don't know what route we're gonna go. You got it. You got that right. Black people hate promoting each other. This is a fact. It's gonna be in Omaha, December 10th. December 10th. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K, people. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. Who Devin Haney should fight next? I want to see him fight Lomachenko. I don't know how realistic it is, though. I don't know if Dev can make 135 still. Smash the like button. We got 886 people in here at 1:41 a.m. So anyway, this is a good fight. Go to blkprime.com. Go subscribe to blkprime.com. David Avanesyan is ranked in the system. Of course, he's not a name that you're familiar with. So of course, people are going to frown their nose up at the fight. Oh, David Avanesyan, we don't know him, and it's a stay active, stay busy fight for Terence Crawford, right? So, where was I at? So, Terence Crawford, David Avanesyan is in the top 5 in the ranking system, but most people wouldn't understand that because we are only familiar with namesake. If you don't know namesake, then you're not familiar with a certain fighters. Why? Because just like I told you guys, we are fans of fighters' names. We're not fans of the sport of boxing. Period. Okay, that's what happens. We're not fans of the David Avanesyan is ranked 6th in the ranking system. Now, watch this now. Blue, Terence Crawford is the WBO welterweight world champion, right? Now watch this now. David Avanesyan is ranked number 6 in the ranking system of the WBO for Terence Crawford's belt. Okay. Virgil Ortiz is ranked number 1. He does not want to make the fight happen right now. Okay. Y'all understand that, right? Okay. Jerron Bruce Ennis is going the route of being a mandatory for Errol Spence's IBF title. So Jerron Ennis is ranked at number 2. Okay. Jerron Ennis is ranked number 2 in the IBF. He's going the route of Errol Spence, becoming Errol Spence's mandatory. He's ranked number 1, right? Okay. David Avanesyan. So I just told you, Virgil Ortiz doesn't want the fight. Okay, not right now. They want to keep Virgil Ortiz active. Jerron Ennis is going the route at number 2. Big Snack Pack. What's going on? He's going the route of Errol Spence. Keith Thurman wants $10 million. Conor Benn is going to be suspended. He's at number 4. And Cody Crawley wants $10 million. So I just gave you the top 5 in the WBO ranking system. Virgil Ortiz doesn't want to make the fight. Okay? Right now, he had the opportunity to become Terence Crawford's mandatory. He turned it down. Okay. Number 2, Jerron Ennis is going to go the route. He's with Showtime for number 1. And Jerron Ennis is going the route of pressing for the IBF mandatory against Errol Spence. Not that Jerron Ennis himself or the great brother Bozy Ennis would turn down the fight, because they absolutely would not. Okay. Right. Keith Thurman wants $10 million, and Keith Thurman's with the PBC. There's no way that they're going to negotiate that fight. And Keith Thurman already told you he's not going the route of Terence Crawford. Keith Thurman is focusing on, right? He already told you when we was talking about Keith Thurman fighting Terence Crawford, after Keith Thurman fought Mario Barrios in February, Keith Thurman said now that the WBC has made him a mandatory eliminator, he's going the WBC route. He already told you that, right? Okay, so Keith Thurman is not available. Conor Benn is at number 4. Conor Benn, we already know what's going on with Conor Benn, right? Then you have Cody Crawley at number 5. Cody Crawley, right, wants $10 million, and he could possibly be fighting Amanda Stanionis. Yordenis Ugas is not available. Roca is not available. And do y'all want to see him fight Blair Cobbs? So who would you have him fight then? See, that's why I say it's free to pay attention. VK Kendalls, man, I'm gonna start ignoring y'all. Chase Duncan, my brother, what's good, great brother? I can't entertain y'all. I can't do it. The silliness I'm not gonna entertain. True Speaks, what's going on? Boy, oh boy. Antho reacts, what's going on? What made you think the fight was never happening in 2022? The business. They don't want to put the money out. Stonecutter, what's going on? Valor Christian, my brother. Mr. Spaceman Deuce, what's going on? Man, why is this not coming on, man? This is annoying me. Alfonso Dawson, what's going on? Man, this is annoying me, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Nick J, peace and blessings to the queen. Salute to you, queen. Blessings to you, queen. Appreciate you, queen. K Causey, what's going on? True Speaks, what's going on? Oh, man, come on, man. Dawn Jenkins got your game. What's going on? Alfonso Dawson, what's going on, great brother? Stonecutter, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. Smash it. What's the next big fight to look out for? Terence Crawford, Errol Spence in 2023. Michael Demps, what's going on? Eno Bottom, what's going on? Boy, I see the lack of understanding how the sport of boxing works. It doesn't matter how much you explain. Brother Eli, what's going on? It don't matter how much you explain. June BK, my brother, what's going on? It just don't matter how much you explain, man. Yeah, brother Eli. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Dominique Liddell, what's going on? Hey, I'm about to get off here, man. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, man. I don't know how this time just jumped on me that fast. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes all the way up. Get the likes to 1K. Yeah, go to blkprime.com. Go subscribe to go subscribe to blkprime.com. I don't know what's going on, man. But let me get out of here, people. Go subscribe to blkprime.com, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.